How deep do your prospective clients have to go to find you on the web? When they do find you, what do they find?
SEO,
internet marketing strategies,
bounce rates,
website performance,
cost per click,
and social media,
conversion rates.
This is Edge of the Web with Aaron Sparks.
Good morning. You've reached Edge of the Web Radio with Aaron Sparks and John Thompson. Say, hey, John.
Hey, Indianapolis.
Edge of the Web Radio. This is a radio show provided by Site Strategics. Site Strategics is a Indianapolis-based search engine optimization, social media management firm down on the south side of Indianapolis, and we produce this show on a weekly basis, really talking about all things about inbound marketing for your website.
That's right.
You don't really find that much out there talking about what you could do to help improve your Google standings, help improve your blog content, help improve really kind of leads coming into your website. What's that all about?
A lot of people are making empty promises, but they're not teaching you how to do it, and that's what we're doing here.
That's right. And here's the thing: is that in this show we focus on concepts. We don't talk about how to do certain things and go deep into geek speak.
And if we do, stop us.
Exactly. Throw a shoe at us. I mean, it's not about how to execute certain things. It's really to understand where you may not be performing with your website and why some other competitors are actually ranking higher than you. Again, this is Edge of the Web from Site Strategics. You can always reach us throughout the week. We do this show really to help not only educate, but on top of that, promote our own company.
That's right.
We perform such services as search engine optimization, social media. We develop websites. We develop different PPC or online marketing campaigns. We manage your Twitter accounts, your Facebook accounts, and help create your brand for you.
And you say, why do I need all that? And that's because search engine optimization has some factors like link profile, architecture of your site, content, social, and creating an online strategy. And that's what we help you do.
Absolutely. So thus the name Site Strategics. You can always reach us throughout the week on phone numbers of, our toll-free number at 877 SEO for web, or numerically translated. Because we all hate doing that. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's still a cool number. SEO for web. I mean, come on. 877-736-4932. You can also reach us locally at 317-882-8500. Give us a call. We love to just talk about strategies, and a lot of times we'll dive into what you've got in your website. So give us, if you've got any pain points you're experiencing, give us a call. We always have a free hour consultation for sitting down and talking to you about your online strategies.
Yep.
Where else can they reach us, John?
Well, before I'm getting ready to talk about the last show, you can actually see that last show at youtube.com/sitestrategics, where you can find our whole plethora of different videos that we've done before in different episodes. We're on show 18 now, but last episode we actually had a New Media Day with Douglas Carr. Mm-hmm. We had a bunch of IU Kokomo students come down, and it was just great. We had a great time with them. We talked about the SEM industry reaching $23 billion in 2012.
Yep.
GoDaddy customers getting shut down one day from one hacker, and setting trend alerts. We talked about social media. We engaged with the students. We kind of just picked their brains about how they saw the market and what talents we were looking for in this industry. So it was great, and I want to thank IU Kokomo and Douglas Carr again for coming out and seeing us.
Absolutely, it was a really great experience, and it was neat to be able to talk to the students that are about to get into this industry. And I hope we were able to impart some nuggets of wisdom. Sometimes it makes your eyes bleed going through all this, but there's a massive different talents. There's designers, graphic designers, there are coders, and there were a lot of students that really wanted to know what the entry points were for these careers. To get a hold of us, you can always reach those numbers. You can also find us on YouTube, just like John said, at youtube.com/Site Strategics. You can also reach us on Twitter at the @ Site Strategics. You can also see all of our content that we're doing, talking about the show, on the domain www.edgeofthewebradio.com. But more importantly, if you just search for Indiana SEO or Indiana social media or Indiana internet marketing, all those searches you'll see our website, Site Strategics, that's SITE strategics.com. come up to the top of the list. We practice what we preach. We're at the top of our game on all these different search phrases. So just do that, and you'll be able to find us and give us a shout. All right,
That's right.
Let's go get into our news this cycle, just talking about internet marketing news and different trends that are going on.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to be covering just news this segment, but we're also going to be covering 17 ways to improve your blog, and later on we're going to teach you what many SEO consultants should know and what some of them actually know, and then how to figure out what are the right questions to ask your SEO
There was actually
firm.
an undercover study done, actually inquiring to a lot of different SEO agencies across the country, and we're going to tell you those answers that they gave a little bit later on in the show. So
I think they got some good stuff. So this first article is Google's AuthorRank to be a factor in SEO.
That's right.
I never even heard of AuthorRank until a couple weeks ago.
This article was written by Eric Deckers. He's actually a local talent here for blog content, and we're referencing the professionalblogservice.com blog for this article. Speaks about AuthorRank. Tell me a little bit about AuthorRank real quick.
So AuthorRank is something that it's a little tag within the back of your website that lets Google spiders know that this is the author of this article. What this is trying to figure out, it's a little bit of speculation. It's a little bit of trying to figure out what Google's going to go towards next, because I think everybody's at this song and dance thing where we don't know what's coming behind the bin with Google's updates sometimes, which is what's happening lately with Penguin and Panda. And it used to not be like that, but then it was before, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're going back in the annals of Google updates.
Yeah.
I mean, Google goes through about 200 different updates any given year. Then they also have some really substantial ones, and the one they just had was the Penguin update, and that was actually, they've had several after April 25th. That was a red letter day where Google decided, hey, you know what? If you've got spammy links, if the links to your website, which are very, very strong authoritative type of factors.
Right.
If you've been gaming the system and paying for links and stuff like that, we're going to drop your rankings. That's exactly what they did. So now they're going after a little bit more focused on not only the content, but who's writing the content, right?
Right. And so when I say speculation, this hasn't been rolled out yet as part of an SEO update, but a lot of people in the industry believe it's going to.
That's right.
And some, we have a general idea on how to actually armor ourselves on where to be when this update happens, and I think that's where this article goes. Google Plus playing a major role in that.
You better believe it. And you can actually tie in an author tag to your Google Plus page, and then you can actually inject that into your commentary, your content that you're writing about in your blog, or any type of guest blogging. You can actually post that particular tag, and all of a sudden Google's knowing that you're not just out there as an anonymous commentator on blogs. They're actually tracking who's out there and the type of quality of comments and articles that they're publishing. So what they're doing is they're really saying that we think that it's not only content, which is king, but it's also who's talking about that content. Several different things that Eric talks about in this article regarding spamming. Don't even think about spamming and putting spam content out there, trying to do a mess of different blog comments without really engaging the users. I mean, there's an entire system of just canvassing all manner of blogs and all manner of websites, just trying to get links back to your own website. And the point of AuthorRank is to find people, not just content.
It's creating a level of authority, and doing that, if you're first to the market there, you can actually make quite an impact when it comes back around. And I don't mean to talk abstractly, but the point of the matter is if you follow the trends and write an article about something new that hasn't came out yet, and the search results aren't there, then when the search results do come there, the fact that it's already been written about, Google's indexed it, they know that you're an author that's got good feedback from that article.
Yep.
you could very well hit a good gold mine by being at the top of that search
You got
result.
to prepare, and that's where we're talking about. We're actually paying attention, Site Strategies is, regularly into these treasure troves of information that people are talking about. You also always want to make sure that whoever you use as an SEO provider is paying attention to trends. So, that said, let's jump into another trend that we're talking about. Oh, by the way, if you want to know about how to inject that into your own blog, give us a call. You can always reach us at 877-SEO for web to talk about that. Another quick article is about new Facebook and Twitter ad targeting, right?
Yeah.
They're actually enhancing their marketing capabilities, and it actually provides some opportunities and challenges. Facebook is actually planning to allow companies, get this, to actually match Facebook users' emails, phone numbers, games, or app user IDs to the advertiser's own customer list. Okay?
Yeah.
For example, if you have a big box store that has a mailing list of emails, they are now going to Facebook and asking them, I want to know in my entire database who matches this account in Facebook so I can deliver an ad directly to them.
So
Okay?
you were explaining this to me earlier, and
Right.
you're saying that it's basically if Facebook changes their disclaimer and they say we're allowed now to take your email address that you've got on file, and as soon as you like that page, we're going to give it to them, and they're going to automatically sign you up to the mailing list. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying that they are trying to capitalize on the data that Facebook has, and and Facebook's actually going to be revealing that more and more to advertisers, so they can increase their ROI. Is
Right.
that if I know you're a customer of mine, even if you don't like my Facebook page, I now know that you're still a customer, and that I can actually persuade you even more and send incentivizing ads to you because I know you've already opted in for an mailing at one point in time or signed up for something in my store. So they're reaching across that veil of identity protection in a lot of ways and be able to capitalize on that from ad revenue. I tell you what, we got some more information to talk about, but we are going to cut away real quick. This is Edge of the Web Radio, search engine optimization services. Do not let your website be a piece of cyber driftwood. We'll talk to you real soon.